Eastern Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Now Curry, after the missed 3 from Iguodala. Thompson outside, wants to get it to Iguodala and does. They kick it out to Green. Thompson outside. Off target with his 3. Now the Mavericks with it. Pass to Curry. Offensive rebound. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Iguodala.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Now here's Curry. From deep. Dallas again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. It's rebounded by Dallas.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Curry with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So we'll see Klay Thompson go to the line here. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Stolen by Durant. Curry shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball in Washington State.
Goes back up. And the shot is long. Warriors leading by 3. On its way from Curry for 2. Curry with another miss.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Nice D from Nowitzki.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Warriors trail by 3. Iguodala dishes to Durant. Iguodala kicks to Curry. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he answers right back with the 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Sookie. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Dallas might always be considered a football town, but they take their basketball seriously here too. Huge attendance numbers, a long string of games for consecutive sellouts for the Mavs, not only last season, but for many years gone by.
I mean, how about being 3rd in the league in average attendance? And by percentages, they were first as they oversold the capacity of their stadium. On average, nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Shot's good. Curry's got 5 now.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time. You know, for the Mavs fans filling up the building, they had good...
You can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor nice and top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
first time out of the game.
And it's been a long time since the Mavs have had a losing record here at home. Their strength in Dallas is part of why they've been a contender for the better part of the last 2 decades.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for Draymond Green. West comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Now here's Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Williams has got his first basket of the night. The Warriors trail. The high post shot. Curry's shot is off.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
That's good. Curry's got 7.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Williams kicks the foul. West with the block. And they get it back.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And for JaVale McGee, what was once such a promising career is now, Clark, I think, kind of at the crossroads.
Yeah, you know what? He is capable of being a major rim protector and rebounder, but I think teams are getting a little bit impatient with him because he's just not mature to the point that you would have expected.
Now here's Barnes. Felton with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Dallas moving it around. And it's blocked by Curry. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. They grab their own miss. Taken away by Felton. The dish to Barnes. Up in time. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort stretching the...
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line for average.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter.
Oh,
I mean, arguably,
that's
I
right.
don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Steph Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let it rip.
8-second violation. It was already on.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
Matthews out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Darren Williams. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Barea in at the point guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Williams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Another shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Mavericks. Curry comes in for Williams. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Barea dishes to Nowitzki. Inside. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Nowitzki. Matthews has got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas. And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. Iguodala. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
On the wing, Iguodala. And stolen by Nowitzki. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Again, Curry missing. Warriors trail by 3. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Rejected by Nowitzki. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Matthews passes to Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Looney. McAdoo comes in for Andre Iguodala. Kim English, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dawkins subbed in for Sean Livingston. Dawkins kicks to Pachulia. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Mavericks call time here.
You gonna play the game, you gonna play that when you playing my
We
part.
saw Coach Rick Carlisle pass the 600
That's
win
so
mark.
cool.
Former Coach of the Year award winner, has had so much success here in Dallas. One of many coaches to play for the 80s Celtics.
Mavericks leading by 4. Barea dishes to Nowitzki to the paint. Barea the pass to Nowitzki. Misses the 3. And with Coach Carlisle, he's had great success, Greg, as you're talking about down in Dallas. Now in his 8th season, he's never finished under 500 with the Mavericks. Only finished under 500 once in his whole career. Clark, he only missed the playoffs twice as a head coach.
Well, we had him in Indiana, and he's fantastic as a basketball coach. And the Mavericks have made it known that he can hang around and coach as long as he'd like to. That's pretty high praise for Rick Carlisle. A temporary lapse of focus from him on that. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Warriors trail by 4. McAdoo misses.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Dawkins. Guarded by Barea. Dawkins, good.
You see the thing at the bottom of the journal.
Mavericks leading by 5.
I didn't see that.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Barea kicks to Curry. They set the pick, and there's the feed to Bogut. 5 to shoot. Nowitzki, the pass to Barnes. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. Warriors trail by 5. English dishes to McAdoo. Golden State moving the ball around. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Felton comes in for J.J. Barea. Felton kicks to Bogut to the wing on the left. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Mavericks leading by 3. .133 left now here in the second. It's stolen by Bogut. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Shot from free throw range. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs. And Curry, here we go. McGee with the block.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And the Warriors miss again.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Williams. Williams with another miss. Warriors trail by 9. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Williams missing again. And we finished one half of basketball. Mavericks ahead, up 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. In the second quarter, we began to see what they're capable of when everything starts clicking, as they pulled out to a 7-point lead by the end of the half. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to...
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Chris Paul throw an alley-oop to Blake Griffin. Go out past you the ball, you take 2 steps and shoot and make it. That's assist.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Looking at the game so far for Curry, he has 9 points and not a bad game for him on the glass either.
Not at all, partner. That's somewhere where he can be more effective, I think, on any given.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Durant is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. It's Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Mavs. Curry attacking, and that one's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Mavericks leading by 8. Right side Curry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And that one's good. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
And Curry, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged. And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer, or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnover.
J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. Nowitzki with it, guarded now by Durant. Nowitzki draws the double, out to the wing. Matthews passes to Nowitzki. The layup missed. The Warriors trail by 10. Green dishes to Curry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Looney comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Livingston in for Curry. And that one's good. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Thompson with the bucket.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly. And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside, he can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Dallas calls timeout. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Deron Williams checked in for Dallas. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for Looney. Curry comes in for Klay Thompson. And Durant subbed in for Shaun Livingston.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williams against Curry. And Barea with the basket on the assist from Williams. Barea's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bogut's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
It's stolen by Barea. Here is Williams. He has 6. Dallas, no good that time either.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Bogut high post. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. The baseline J. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Warriors trail by 11. To the middle, here's Iguodala. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Screen by Bogut. Down low. Here's Williams. Good. And it's Perea who picks up the assist. Perea's got 3 assists in the game.
He cheating like shit.
And Durant, here we go. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Matthews, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Iguodala gets to Durant. And the whistle is going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
West is checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Green. Durant. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Curry has it in the corner. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
Here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Pick by West.
Can I get a 3 seconds, ref?
Will it go? And the officials call a traveling violation.
Not doing them any favors
with
those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
And as we end the third. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Mavericks leading by 15. Powell is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Curry. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Felton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Livingston kicks to Pachulia. That's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Curry passes to McGee. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Felton attacking, and the pass to McGee. Outside for Curry. Durant dishes to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dallas leading by 14. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Livingston kicks to Durant. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini out and flipped it in for the score.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Powell. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Raymond Felton. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for West. It's Curry outside. Kept alive. And McGee kicks to Curry. Over Livingston. That one a little long.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Matthews. And it's 8 points for Barnes. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Dallas?
The activity level defensively,
they can't guard us on the perimeter.
Defensively.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
This is not a good call.
Warriors trail by 13. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
Well, for Deron Williams, the injury-riddled campaigns just keep piling up.
Yeah, it's almost difficult to watch considering how good he was when he was healthy. I mean, you're talking about one of the most explosive players in the game over the last decade at the point guard spot. But the injuries, hard to overcome.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And Matthews kicks to Barnes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Williams passes to Barnes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Curry missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that is good.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked. No.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Fades away, and Curry pulls it down.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Nowitzki dishes to Bogut. Back to Nowitzki. And he banks in the layup. Nowitzki's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Mavericks leading by 19. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rebounded by Bogut.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Nowitzki, good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for him in the end.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Dirk Nowitzki. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Curry with another miss.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Warriors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Rejected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Here's the 3, and he gets it to go.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Here's Williams. Again, Williams missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those playing.
Outside Curry.
From downtown.
Offline.
I don't know why you're trying to wait for the couple seconds.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
And this guy's been doing this his whole career. Man, we're talking about a Hall of Famer here, an icon in the city he brought a championship to. Not forget, one of the greatest shooters in NBA history.
He was a monster on the inside for them. His strength and his size came into play so much tonight. And to go along with his physicality, he had a sweet touch around the basket.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
That's what they say when you broadcast.
AM 21, 6 from 18 though, trifling.
That's not even Steph Curry. Oh yeah. He shoot just like his brother. What?
Man, play, you need to be laying down.
Who?
You.
Did you stop it?
Yes, I did, but